Gonna need all my reflexes for today. I've never been inside Risky's hideout in hardcore mode, and apparently, so a lot of people that played it, yeah, hardest part of the game. Oh boy. Oh, you missed last session where I couldn't use the bat to fly over Hypno Baron.
No, I watched the post upload.
Well, how you doing? I mean, don't you have some good news to share?
Let's see. Let's start off with, come Tuesday, I am an official college graduate.
Yeah!
The hardest part was last Tuesday night, where we had to do 3 mock interviews with portfolio reviewers, and 2 of them were really great. One of them had a lot of advice to give me and was really critical of my portfolio, which was pretty much just my code, which that's all fine and dandy. But the fact of the matter is I passed. Hopefully. I'll find out on Tuesday, but I should be an official college
You'll be fine.
graduate. Yeah. And, yeah, so there's that. I'm so happy that I will no longer have to miss live streams and stuff. For college, anyway.
Yeah, for college anyway. Yeah, but there's still jobs and all that sort of shit.
Yeah, but now we'll be able to work like a regular, steady job and not have the inconsistency schedule of, you know, maybe I'll have class and homework or not.
Right, and I'm not sure if you're able to join for any activity, anything like that. And honest to God, people, like, not that I'm blaming Nathan. It's more like Nathan was one of the reasons why I didn't stream as much, because I love Nathan. I really do. He's my co-host. We're 2 sides of the same coin. And
we are Jonathan.
We are Jonathan.
Without one of us, there is no Jonathan.
We don't have an official hand gesture.
There's just John or Nathan.
Yeah, there's just John or Nathan. And, you know, I don't mind on the occasion when I have to live stream by myself. I did it last week. You know, I love reading the chat with you guys, but I feel I work better when I could bounce off somebody. And that my someone is Nathan. And I'm really happy that you are finally all done and we can just shoot the shit and dance to the danger together.
Edelweiss, I ship it.
Yeah. Okay. So we got that little prologue out of the way. I appreciate you guys coming down. Welcome to session 5 of Shantae Half-Genie Hero HARDCORE Mode with my co-host Nathan. This is it. This is the finale. Now, at the end of the last session, I actually forgot to go to Squid Baron in the art gallery to get that velvet poster. I got to give that to one of Roddy Top's brothers.
Isn't it Abner?
It's Abner, yeah. Thank you. You know, I always forget the name of that one.
It's Abner and Poe.
Yeah, Poe I remember, but Abner, I just slipped my mind last week. I think it was pretty obvious. I refused to call him by his name.
Also, Mama Mr. L789. Wait, if Nathan's Jonathan and Johnny's Jonathan, then who's driving the plane? I love you guys. Oh, so also, let's start this off with a Nathan story.
Oh, go right ahead.
So, explanation as to why I wasn't here last week. My internship was hosting an event. A very popular graphic designer is on a book tour right now. And my small little print shop that I internship at, the owner of the print shop is really, really good friends with this guy. So they had conversed and set up a private location for the book the book tour event.
Right.
And as the interns, we got to volunteer. And when I got there, because I popped in the chat last week, after I got there, this designer was actively fucking with me the entire night. Nobody else. He wasn't cracking jokes at anybody. Like, he was cracking jokes left and right, but he wouldn't make pot shots at anyone else but me.
Just you specifically. So it felt like you were targeted.
In a good way?
Yeah.
I mean, how many people can say in their life that a famous graphic designer decided to just crack jokes at you all night? And then at the end of the night, after everything was said and done, we were breaking down the event, and we the interns got pictures with him, and I was waiting for everybody to get done because that's what I do. I'm always the last person to do something.
Right.
He's like, "Do you want a picture?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And so as we're taking the picture, he stops the girl holding my phone, pulls out a Sharpie, and draws a fucking prison tear on my face. And I was just baffled the entire time. I was like, "Wait a second.
What is going? What? Some sort of secret artistic pact that I'm missing here?"
I don't know." But for those who want to know, the designer's name is Aaron Draplin. He's done a lot. He does a lot of logo work. He does a lot of cool posters. He's a really super chill dude.
Yeah.
Goofy as fuck. And I'm honored to have gotten to meet him.
Well, that's good to hear. Keep it going. I'm kind of like temporarily lost here. Like I forgot where Abner was at. Oh wait, no, I think I might have found him.
Abner is through that one door.
Yeah. No shit.
I mean, shit. Every fucking door in this place takes you to a different location. Like.
Yeah, but like I remember the one thing I remember about the Abner door is that it actually goes from the door that you enter to the door that you exit out of. You know, you enter from the left, you come out from the right. Nope. Okay, that's where I came in from.
So yeah, that was my story as to why I wasn't here last week. It was goofy as fuck, and I loved it.
So, just for a record, folks, I am a bit out of it mentally because I just woke up about an hour ago and I've only had a cup of coffee. Haven't even really eaten anything yet to prepare for this live stream. Not that, it's a rigorous task or anything like that, but...
Oh, it's so hard to prepare for these.
Yeah, it's like, it really is.
Especially on my end. It's so hard.
Yeah, just gotta show up and shit. But, I went to sleep at around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning today. Eastern Standard Time, for the record. And I had a hard time sleeping at first, because, it happens every once in a while. But normally I like to listen to videos as background noise. Like, I don't actually watch that shit, but I just listen to it. And for some reason, you want to know what I ended up listening to? Hey, have you? Alright, so you guys are familiar with Bill Nye the Science Guy. No doubt in my mind. Did any of you ever play the PC Bill Nye the Science Guy game? Stop the Rock. It is...
Back in school, yeah.
It is... It's a pretty old game. I'm talking like mid-90s. Hell, not even. And I remember not getting very far because I was a dumb motherfucker. But I decided to boot that up today. And I just had a rush of memories come by. Well, because first off, I was a really big Bill Nye the Science Guy fan. I still am. I love Bill Nye. And...
urge to not just chat. Bill!
Inertia is a property of matter. Well, alright. Let's call that one a mellow again. I'm gonna go recharge my health. I'm not wasting any items. Heard of it, but never heard of it. Okay, so you guys... Alright, so it looks like you guys don't know there was a game. Oh, okay.
Heard of it, but never heard of it.
Heard of it, yeah. They were never seen it in action, I guess I should say. Yeah, there is a Bill Nye the Science Guy. It's an old Windows PC game.
I mean, back in the 90s, anything educational had a video game counterpart to it.
It is an edutainment title, for the record. But not like, Elmo's early childhood adventure sort of thing. No, it assumes you're...
It's more along the... damn it, how do I say this? Because I played it back in elementary school because they had it on our old computers. You want to know how blast from the past my elementary school was? It wasn't until like my 4th or 5th grade year that we stopped using the Apple IIe computers with the black and green screens.
No, that's Risky's. That's Risky's hideout. God damn it! I hit the cancel button. Wait, what the? Oh, I forgot that hitting the... I'm using the Xbox 360 controller, as I mentioned before, but if you hit like the center button, it gives you a prompt Like I'm playing this on the
Yo!
Xbox One. No, I don't want to do that.
Anti-AI Allegiance, Zabumafu, though. He goes, Anti-AI Allegiance. I knew of it, but never played it. Played stuff like Zabumafu, though. Zabumafu was the shit back in the day.
I don't think I've... What is that?
Zabumafu was an old PBS show about two guys and a lemur. You learned about animals and stuff on it. But,
Right.
like, it was... They had a real lemur, but Zabumafu could talk, and they would switch over to a lemur puppet. And they would go back and forth between the real lemur and the puppet lemur.
Why? Did he have a split personality?
You know, don't you just hate when you're hopping around as a lemur and then suddenly puppet?
I don't think I've ever... Maybe I've seen it?
It used to come on, like, right after Zoom.
Zoom I'm more familiar with, even though I have not watched much of that either, but I had a little brother that did.
Yuji Nakazo's Sonic hacking contest. You didn't have fun, John? Who remembers Arthur? Literally everyone in this day and age remembers Arthur because of the memes alone.
Arthur was one of those I didn't really watch, but I was still surrounded by, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I never really watched it myself, but yeah, I was surrounded by it. I mean, when you grow up with a little sister that's 4 years younger than you,
right? And
you guys are, due to certain stipulations, we had to sit at my grandma's house every day after school until my mom got off work. We'd sit there and watch TV with her, and I mean, granted, yes, having a little sister, I do have to watch a variety of shows because it's her. I mean, I have no problem saying I have a guilty pleasure of watching shit like Totally Spies and Powerpuff Girls because it was bonding with Emily.
Hey,
I mean, their shows are actually pretty good for being, you know, girl power. I mean, they do have some pretty good, strong female protagonists.
Yeah.
Which is something that I feel needs to be more popular.
Well, I think it's definitely better than it has been, like, say, 20 years ago.
Oh, no, it's definitely better now than it has been, but it's still something that we need.
I miss Powerpuff Girls.
You know, I tried watching an episode... I tried watching an episode of the newer version, and it doesn't hit the same notes for me.
Well, it's a different demographic.
It is targeting a different. It is targeting a different.
The kids of today are not like, I'm totally gonna sound like an old man when you say this shit like this, but you know, the kids of this generation are not the same as the kids from like 20 years ago. I mean, you can't deny that in today's world, kids are. I mean, they're born with a tablet in their hands, and what is so prevalent in the internet nowadays than memes. Mm-hmm. You know, so I don't blame them for going in that direction. Now, the execution, on the other hand, is an entirely different argument, and we can critique that all the hell we want, no matter how old you are. But it just doesn't resonate with me. That's the reason why I just don't enjoy the show. It's just that it doesn't. They are not targeting me. They are not targeting everybody. They're just targeting the young tweeners who ingest their daily use of 4chan. You know what I mean?
Also, I saw the comment in the chat, and that is something I wanted to point out. Boardman, yes, Kim Possible was also a great show.
I never watched it.
It was a Disney show. You wouldn't watch it.
No, of course not. First off, fuck you, and secondly, you're right.
I mean, John, I know you. I'm half of you.
You're the other half that watched Disney.
That's like, exactly why you didn't watch it.
That's why
I did. We can talk about Teen Titans Go. People need to stop, like, chastising that for not being the original Teen Titans.
No, I personally don't understand the hate because I didn't watch the original Teen Titans in the first place. Well, then again, I wasn't really a big fan of Teen Titans.
Well, because the original Teen Titans was marketed more towards, you know, teens and young adults, whereas Teen Titans Go was targeted towards children.
Yeah. But I mean, for a show called Teen Titans, to have it focused on children, that's kind of misses the mark, wouldn't you say?
you gotta think it's on today's Cartoon Network.
True, but today's Cartoon Network also has Steven Universe. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, but you know
that show is pretty fucking immature.
Steven Universe also has a character who has a fucking rice ball for a head.
Yeah, well, what, Peridot? Don't you bet my Peridot.
I love the small adorable rice ball, but Amethyst is better.
Alright, you know, I am so close to Mega Silky Cream. I'm gonna abuse the art gallery trick.
Trash Mom for the win.
So, there's an art gallery here. You see me enter it a couple of times. For plot progression and all that. For some reason, the game treats it as a separate instance compared to everything else. Like the shops, the bathhouse, Sky's Hatchery. The art gallery is loaded separately, so every time you enter and exit, the pots next to the door respawn, and you can keep getting money that way.
Yeah, because the art gallery loads in a completely different section.
Yeah, for some reason. Like, I have no idea.
Well, because it's like loading a it's because the town itself is its own location, but the art gallery it loads a different location because the art gallery holds all the art assets.
Wait, Michael Rogo. Part of me can't wait for high school, but then again, I'm hearing a lot of drama. Or is high school really? How old are you?
4.
No, sir. High school's not that bad. It'll seem intimidating getting there, because you swear to God, the height difference between 9th and 12th graders is like 12 feet. When in reality, it's not. No, yeah, dude, when I was entering high school for the first time, all the 12th graders looked like full-blown adults in my eyes. It's like, what the shit? Am I...
Really? Because I must have went to high school with midgets then.
Did I not eat my veggies? You know? But then by 12th grade, and I was like, no, I'm done. I'm fine. I'm absolutely cool.
It's weird. I had the reverse effect because like when I was in 9th grade entering high school, everyone was short and fat. And then by the time I was a 12th grader, all the 9th graders were tall and skinny.
You play at cards right. High school can be a great time. Nothing beats college in my opinion though, if you're going, like, especially if you're living in a dorm. When I saw you can't beat that sense of independency, and you can make some really good friends. Yeah. Like, I met Russ in college, and granted, I swear to God, he's the only reason why I don't regret that place.
Granted, I haven't had the opportunity to live in like a dorm or anything because my college used to be a community college, but is now a actual registered college, so they don't actually have like dorms and anything. Right. But college, I've made a ton of great friends throughout my college career. But yes, college is probably one of the greatest things I ever did with my life.
Dude, except for the cost and all that. You don't even have to worry about that, did you?
What, the cost?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, what? I mean, I love you.
Well, I mean, I could have been in mass amounts of debt. Then again, I grew up in a town where you join the military or you just work at McDonald's for the rest of your life. I ain't doing that.
I'd rather be on the front lines than flip a patty.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, I mean, when you put it that way, it does sound more exciting. Dangerous, but...
I have this weird thing where I do not like touching other people's food. I do not like serving people food. I do not like handing people food. I do not like...
Now, I'll eat this grenade, but I won't eat that pickle.
I don't, because I don't like, even though I'm a total germaphobe, like my dad and my sister and my mom, right? I don't like being a possible risk of somebody getting sick. Face it, Nathan, you just don't like people. No, I love people. Except when they're dicks. Cost of college in Iceland is low, well tuition anyway, around $700 for 1 year. What?
God damn. You see, that shit angers me. when I hear like international stories about how tuition is nearly non-existent. Now, I think to circumvent that, you guys have a way higher tax rate, though, if I remember that correctly, than the United States. I'm pretty sure that's how it balances out. But I mean,
but they all also have higher minimum wages than us, and their cost of living is, I think, significantly lower than America's.
Yeah, it's. Let's say.
Shadow M.
Oh no, I got a hater in the chat. This is a video gamer 722. But I don't care about that because videos suck. I think this might be a rival game reviewer.
It's secretly the AVGN.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, 2 comments
Only
under that.
played the first 15 minutes. Bitch, I've played it an unhealthy number of times, and I'm not proud of myself.
Speaking of which, 2 comments under Video Gamer 722. AVGN Sonic 06 review thoughts, John and Nathan. I watched it. It was kind of lackluster for me.
I mean,
oh, because you called him out, he says, "Just kidding, love you, John."
oh bullshit, motherfucker! I got you red-handed. Mwah. But no. So I watched the video myself last night, and well, not last night, like yesterday afternoon, and I mean, logically, the video makes sense. The game is that bad, and I don't see most people going past the first fight, especially not after the silver fight. The silver fight is usually that fucking wall. Assuming the
until
rest,
he throws you over
until he throws you over it and launches you to the fucking moon, right? So in that case, the video makes sense, and I honestly I was kind of expecting that because he also didn't play Superman 64 the whole way. Like he didn't get past the rings.
The first level.
So a part of me is, a little bummed out that he didn't play the entire game at the same time. It makes sense. Because I'd imagine a gamer from his time would only play the first 15, 20 minutes of the game. It's like, nah, I'm cool. It's like, I won't need to do this anymore. Anyway.
Thor90 asks, John and Nathan, if you guys could cosplay any character regardless of budget, who would it be?
Regardless of... Alright. I would love... And I've been seriously considering this too. I'm not talking about the Hugo Strange shit either. That's one other one. I want to cosplay as bad box art Mega Man from Mega Man 1.
That would be hilarious to do.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that one. I would love to do bad box art Mega Man. I would also like to do a kick-ass Shovel Knight. Although I think I would rather... I would probably want to do one of the Order of No Quarter as well. Like, maybe Polar Knight, because I have a similar body stature to him.
Like short and husky? I mean, you can lift me up, so yeah. What's a shovel?
I mean, I've always thought about doing Gumshoe.
From Phoenix Wright?
Yeah, I love Gumshoe. Gumshoe's one of my favorites. I mean, all I have to do is shave my beard to his little stubble and put a bandage on my face. And a trench coat. Grab a trench coat. Nathan B. Shield Knight? Like, cross-dressing Shield Knight?
Yeah, done a swap mode.
I need to get more familiar with...
You don't intimidate me to the shooter section. I played a shitload of Gradius and Darius Twin!
Have you played Parodius?
No, I know a Parodius. I never played it.
Parodius
is weird.
Nathan cosplay as Dipper from Gravity Falls. Well, I do have Dipper's hat. I would just need to get the puffy vest.
Oh my god, that's different! Oh my god! Oh!
My problem when it comes to cosplay is, I don't want to lose my beard.
Yeah, that isn't that kind of the threshold a lot of us have to cross, especially if you got facial hair. It's like, I don't want to shave this. I had this for the longest time.
Like, that is a problem for me, is like, I need to cosplay somebody that I would look decent as with a beard. Nathan should cosplay as John. Boom Johnny?
Dude, the fucking Tinkerbat spears, the harpoons do like 8 damage. That's 2 fucking hearts!
Hey, John and Nathan, do you watch any of the newer Nostalgia Critic reviews? I don't actively go out of my way to watch the newer ones, but every once in a while I'll be like, hey, what's the Nostalgia Critic been doing? And then I'll go watch it.
Yeah, that's right. Pretty much the way I look at it now. Because honestly, if it's not like if I don't catch it in the glimmer of my eye, like on the description page, if it's working in the first place, that it's more often it's because I'm too busy working on my own personal videos.
My subscription page is not holding my settings properly. Like, I have it set up to where I see the thumbnail, the title, and the brief description, and it keeps switching back to the fucking grid.
Jesus Christ.
You know, if I could actually pull it off, I would love to cosplay as Donkey Kong.
Wait, Donkey Kong?
Like Donkey Kong.
Just Donkey Kong, straight up.
Just Donkey Kong.
You gotta get a kick-ass gorilla suit.
I could do it.
I'm pretty sure you could. Okay, so hardcore mode in Half-Genie Hero means everything really fucking hurts.
Brian Bibiano. Hey, Johnny and Nathan. Tomorrow's my 21st birthday. Is it cool if I get a shout out?
Sure, happy birthday. Well, happy early birthday, I should say.
Happy early birthday! Go get drunk. Play a drunk Mario Party. That's like everybody's initiation to being 21. Emily wants to record a round of drunk Mario Party.
Oh, best of luck.
I need to get my brother in on it too, because really the only Mario Party we record is Mario Party 1, since that's the one we have all the experience with.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing Mario Party 1 ever again for SGB. But do I really want to do Mario Party 3 again? Because there's a part of me inside that secretly hates myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to do at one point a drunk Waluigi Island. Like, I know I shouldn't do that. I should probably be using the monkey for this, huh? 1 second.
You probably should be using the monkey for this.
Ah! The side of the spike hurts. That doesn't make any sense.
Ace Omni, we had a friend whose favorite game was 7. And we always played the Windmillville for some reason, and I didn't like it. I don't like Windmillville. Because of how chaotic it is. It's so unnatural for me.
We're talking Mario Party, right?
Yeah. Mario Party 7 has this board where... Marty. I mean, I do have those boxers that are Hyper Marto.
Yeah.
You saw that picture, right?
I did.
Why is Bootleg Luigi holding a fucking gavel?
I don't...
And it's not even a cartoon gavel, it's a hyper-realistic gavel!
Oh, stop it!
And no. Bootleg Luigi's holding an actual hammer, Hyper Marto's holding a gavel.
Goku Dodo Zozo, was Elliot faking his drunkenness in the last Mario Party? Nope! No! He really is that loud.
You guys also have to remember, Elliot hasn't been drinking that long in his life.
No, in fact, I think the Mario Party stuff is the only time he drinks.
Yeah, so Elliot doesn't have that much of an alcohol tolerance.
You know, I hope to God it's not him just coming to pressure. You know, I don't want to be that guy. Cause I tell him at the beginning of every time we bring up Mario Party to the table, a drunk Mario Party, I ask him, listen, if you don't want to do this, let me know.
Right.
You know, because I'm not gonna be the guy that like forces it. It's like, hey, you fucking nerd, you take this drink and prove your manhood, and like, oh God, I hate those people. So I tell him every time, it's like, if you don't want to do this, don't do this. But he says, yeah, all the time. And I'm hoping it's not just because he just wants to get on my good side. It's like, don't do that, Ellie. You got nothing to prove.
You people also have to understand is alcohol.
What do you mean, you people?
The people in the chat that are, for those that are too young to drink and need to understand, is that alcohol distorts your perception.
It also releases inhibitions.
Feel the rain on your skin?
All right.
alcohol distorts your perception of what you originally feel. That's why there's no such thing as consent under alcohol. That is why you're not supposed to drive under the influence, because fuck you if you do that. Alcohol is technically a legal drug. And under alcohol, it affects everyone differently. Especially your body weight. Your body weight, your fat content of your body affects how it affects you. People like Mark, who's been in the military, probably has drank a lot more.
Mark's tolerance to alcohol is something you need to see to believe. Like, I don't think he gets drunk.
See, that's the thing, is my brother's the same way. My brother doesn't get drunk until he's like way long down the line.
Yeah. I mean, Matt also doesn't get drunk either. I mean, I'm pretty sure he does, is that his tolerance is through the fucking roof.
Yeah. Because, like, my tolerance for beer is pretty good. Like, I can...
Yeah, beer doesn't do anything to me.
But, like, the harder liquor I go, the worse it gets. Although, because of the stress of college, I have been having sore throats and everything.
Right.
So, in order to help cope with that, I have been taking random shots of peppermint schnapps. It's so good.
Wow, I actually got to get used out of the harpy talon. The harpy talon of all things.
But yeah, no. That's... The way Elliot acted in Drunk Mario Party is... It's the way his body felt with the alcohol. That's not like him acting like how he thinks a drunk person should act.
No. At the same time, Elliot's also just like a natural goofball.
Well, yeah. Elliot's also a very quiet guy too, and alcohol...
You think so?
Every time I talk to him, he's pretty quiet.
Oh, okay, well, maybe it's because, you know, I raised him as a kid, and he's pretty talkative with me. Then again, I'm also his brother, so...
I was about to say, you're also his brother, because I can say the same thing about, like, Emily. Emily, the first time Emily ever appeared on a live stream, she barely said, like, 10 words. But I can have never-ending conversations with him. What about Drunk Dumas? Dude, Johnny, if we ever do a Drunk Mario Party together, you know both of us are gonna turn into Dumas.
Wait, hold on a second. How do I do this? I can't get through that with the harpy. That's way too tight. It doesn't look like I can make that with the monkey.
I can do the exact one you want.
What do you think, roommate?
I tell people I'm streaming and they still come in my room.
No, Mom, I don't want any bagel bites!
Mom, you always do this! John, what are your thoughts on Mauro Ronaldo?
Oh, the commentator? Well, he was in SmackDown, and then he left because I think it was mental health issues. I think the guy has bipolar disorder. You know, I'm sad to see him go because he was such a great fucking announcer. Like he was the play-by-play commentator, and it made the matches really feel alive on SmackDown. I mean, I still love I do like watching SmackDown over Raw because it's only 2 hours first off, and it's more condensed, and they have to run around that for the first part.
Was it like unmedicated bipolar disorder?
No. He takes care of himself. I think it has something to do. I think like apparently one of the other commentators, JBL, he's a pretty old wrestler. He's been there for a long time. He's been there since I've been watching him. But apparently he's a pretty big asshole backstage.
Doesn't surprise me.
So that people are thinking that has something to do with it. Okay, there's I don't know. It's a lot of allegations and all this, he said, she said sort of thing. But it's believed to be a strong reason why Mauro left. And if that's the case, then fuck that, because I miss Mauro so much.
Mom, don't come in my room. I'm live streaming. The funny thing is when I lived with my parents and we live streamed, my parents never bothered me. Like, my parents never bothered me while I was live streaming because they knew what I was doing. Like
my,
they knew
my
that.
mom, like when I was live streaming back at the house where I moved out, my mom fucking spoiled the hell out of me. You know, like every once in a while she would come by to the room. It was before I had face cam and all that sort of stuff, so you wouldn't be able to see it. Like she would come to the room from Wawa and bring me some coffee and maybe a Reese's cup. I was like, oh, thank you.
Moms are the best.
Yeah, they really are. Really trying to send her to Scotland this year. She's turning 50. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal for her side of the family.
Making it to 50?
Make it heart disease.
Yeah.
You know?
My mom just.
Dude, I'm fucking doomed because, you know, my mother's side of the family has a history of heart disease, and my father's side has a history of back problems. So it's like, what's gonna kill me first, my back or my heart?
Neither, because I will make sure you fucking stay alive.
Nathan, lift me. No, that's part of the problem.
My mom just celebrated her 45th birthday in March.
45th? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, end of the line.
And it sucks because my birthday falls on Mother's Day this year.
So who gets priority?
Mom does. Mom always gets priority.
Oh, man. I gotta give you this gift card. Now give me the gift card. It's my birthday. Alright, the risky fight is up next. In last session, I asked you guys if you wanted me to try and take her out with the mouse transformation.
And you know they all said yes.
Yeah, and you guys said yes. Now, for the record, I'm not doing the entire fight as the mouse because that makes the fight actually impossible. If not impossible, 3 hours long. I don't have 3 hours to waste tonight. Gotta get back to the Twilight Princess video. So I'm going to damage her as much as I can with my scimitar combo, my hair, and then I'll try to get the last few hits on mouse, but I'm going for that achievement. I'm probably going to get hurt a lot. I'm at full health, but I've never done this fight in hardcore mode, so I don't know what Risky's going to do. That said, let's go. Hello, Risky.
Right there, Risky.
Ah.
Defeat Risky Boots.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, stop moving. Okay, she dashes a lot. No!
I can't wait for risky mode.
I can't either. Because if I could do half of the shit that she's doing now, that's gonna be great.
I mean, it's essentially going to be it's essentially going to be Pirate's Curse Shantae without the whip, without the hair whip.
Yeah. Okay, I can at least dodge that.
Aren't we supposed to also be getting a Bolo mode?
Yeah, Bolo, Sky, and Risky mode. I'm not Risky, Roddy.
Roddy Top.
Roddy Tops.
So we're getting Risky, Roddy, Sky, and Bolo.
Right.
I feel like with the way that Bolo looks, I feel like he's gonna play like a Castlevania character.
I hope so. Yeah, that's the first thing I think of when I see the ball and chain.
Yeah, and I hope that Sky uses wrench like fucking Maria uses the birds. That would be cool as
That'd be
shit.
cool as shit, yeah. Be an awesome callback.
I mean, no, like, whoop, that's my mic. My mic totally just fell off my stand. Sorry about that.
Man, the problem is that I don't know when to consider stopping using this combo.
Because my thing is like, we never really see Sky in any action, so we don't really know anything that Sky could do. Rip Mike, runaway Mike. I use a blue snowball mic, and for some reason, one of the legs is really, like, weird. John and Nathan, what are your favorite cases from Ace Attorney 6? I haven't played Ace Attorney 6 yet. I've only played 4 Ace Attorney games.
Spirit of Justice, they mean?
Yeah.
I thought Spirit of Justice was okay. I thought it was better than Dual Destinies.
They were asking what our favorite cases were.
Oh, second case was great. The Athena case was good. Last case was great. I don't remember. Okay, you know what? I think all the cases bearing the first one were good. That first case I thought fucking dragged. Like, to set up the Korean system, the way how the Mystic Arts work and all that sort of shit, I thought that took way too fucking long for a first case. And I thought the third case actually did a better job explaining that while being much shorter.
Gogo Dodo Zozo, have any of you two played an Oddworld game? I have played a grand total of 4 Oddworld games. Because I played the 2 on the PlayStation,
Right.
and then I played Munch's Odyssey, which Emily and I love Munch's Odyssey. And then I've also played Stranger's Wrath, which is a very weird Oddworld game. Using fuzzy critters for ammo. I can't say anything about Spirit of Justice because I haven't bought and played it yet.
I keep fucking doing that.
I've played and beaten the original Ace Attorney trilogy. I'm playing through, like, I started playing Ace Attorney Investigation. And I believe I'm still not done with the first case of that. I'm like 75% through, I believe. I know I'm nearing the end. And then I have Dual Destiny, which I've only made it past the tutorial case.
Come on, Risky, die.
Nathan, have you played any of the Digimon World games? I have played Digimon Worlds 1 through 4. I've wanted to play Dusk and Dawn, but I've never got around to playing them.
No, I've only played the first Oddworld game. And I didn't really like it that much.
Oddworld 2 is just more of the same. Munch's Odyssey is like a 3D version of that.
Right.
But it makes it so much better. I don't know why, it's just so much better. And then Stranger's Wrath is a first-person shooter.
Right.
Where you're a bounty hunter. Everyone's saying mouse through the danger.
I'm trying to, but she's so fucking nimble.
I have never played Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. I've never played a Professor Layton game.
Nah, I never gave it a time of the day. The closest I ever got was the crossover with Phoenix Wright.
Was that any good?
I didn't finish it. I don't think it was because of the quality. It's more like I just got sidetracked.
John and Nathan, favorite Pokemon generation?
2 and 5 part 2. Though Sun and Moon was really good too.
2 is always going to be 1 and 4. 4 was... I don't know, 5 just bored the fuck out of me for some reason.
5 part 1 didn't hold my interest very long.
Then again, Gen 5 and Gen 5 Part 2 came out when I went into the military. So I missed out on a lot of video games.
Right.
Because I spent 8.5 weeks locked away from civilization. But I don't know why, but for some reason, after I was able to play video games and stuff again, I never really could get into 5. I gave Gen 5 to my little sister because she really liked Oshawott. So I gave her a chance to, you know. People are saying I sound weird.
Do you? You don't sound weird to me. Risky!
How do I sound now?
You sound fine to me. You never sounded weird in the first place.
So you hate good writing in a Pokemon game? I never said I hated it. I just said it bored me. God, you can't have a negative opinion on anything or else you hate it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm in zero fucks mode at this point. God, like I'm doing all this damage. It's like, wow, I was nowhere near close to beating her like that.
Reddick Trios Gen 5 was black and white.
Yeah. Oh, that Trios from the FC? Hey, Trios.
I don't know.
For God's sakes, help me.
John Nathan, favorite Ace Attorney characters. Oh god, I can go on this forever. Mia, Maya, Phoenix, Edgeworth, Francisca, Gumshoe. Godot finally grew on me. Pearl. Can I just say the entire
Just say the
cast?
entire cast. Except for Mo the Clown. Fuck him. He's boring. And annoying.
God,
What?
that was the worst case to trek through.
It's a slog.
No, it wasn't even that. John, I'm chlorophobic.
Oh, you don't like clowns?
I'm terrified of clowns.
Oh, okay.
That was such a hard case to get through because I fucking screamed every time he popped on screen.
Nah, I don't really have a solid opinion on clowns. I mean, I love Joker.
See, but for some reason my mind disassociates Joker as a clown, even though he's called the Clown Prince.
Yeah, the Clown Prince of Crime, yeah. Hey, kind of looks like a clown. He is a clown.
See, I think it's the dark hair that disassociates me with it. Because, honestly, Joker looks more like a geisha.
You think so? A geisha?
Really black, slick back hair, pale white face. He looks more like a geisha than a clown to me.
That'd be a very different Batman villain.
Did you see Gareth's tweet the other day about how Batman the Animated Series and
Yes, and Sonic and
reused-
Knuckles uses the same fucking font.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that blew my mind for a bit. It's like, holy shit, you're right. You don't correlate these two together.
I see that font everywhere. Did you know Capcom and the Jeopardy answers use the same typeface too?
Really?
Capcom's logo is the same typeface as Jeopardy's like answer. Yeah, as Jeopardy's like answering questions typeface.
Wow.
And then what is it? Grand Theft Auto and The Price is Right use the same font logo.
Right. God, I don't know how many rotations I should wait until to go back to the mouse.
Yeah, Batman and Sonic and Knuckles use
Batman the Animated Series specifically. Oh, that dash attack does 16 damage! Anyway, you were saying?
Yeah, Batman the Animated Series and Sonic and Knuckles use the same typeface. It's beautiful. I see that typeface everywhere, actually. I need to figure out its name.
Hold it right there.
Oh,
Defeat risky boots.
That's 16 damage, yo. What? Rip headphone users.
I think I got a pattern down, though. Oh, for the jumping phase anyway. So there's the dash. I mean, she does dash once. She'll jump twice and then dash to the other. Okay, no, she'll just go to the gun. I think if I'm close enough, she'll dart for me. But then after that, she follows up with a single jump, and then I don't know what decides whether or not she'll bring the gun out. I think it's proximity based. Or I could be just speaking out of my ass. I don't know. I'm flustered.
It's hardcore. It's hardcore mode. Everything's random.
Okay. Okay. No, now she's going into the pirate phase.
John, do you have an opinion on Counter-Strike Global Offensive?
No. I mean, that's all I can say now. I think Counter-Strike was one of the earliest FPSs I ever played. But you know, besides that, that's as far as I go. She has two guns. There's a single shot and then there's the triple shot. You can tell which one because she uses a different hand for each one. It's a very subtle tell.
Do you or John have any opinions on the GBA Crash games? I never really got to play them too much. I
Only played a little bit of one. That's about it.
I'm more familiar with the Spyro games for the GBA.
Right.
And ew.
Fuck. It's premature.
They're isometric 3D platformers, John. It's Sonic CD on or not
Sonic 3D Blast.
It's Sonic 3D Blast on the Game Boy with the Spyro coat of paint.
I see. It was a weird time for a crossover. Wouldn't you say, like the Game Boy Advance stuff?
Oh, the
Spyro and Crash stuff.
Crash
Yeah.
and Spyro, yeah.
Like you would think it'd be a PlayStation game or play a PS2 at the very least.
You think Crash and Spyro would be fucking PlayStation also? Rayman GBA, isn't that just a Screen Crunch port of Rayman 1 for the PlayStation? Also, John and Nathan, who's your favorite and least favorite Gen 2 gym leader?
Favorite, least favorite gym leader in Gen 2?
Yeah. I mean, since it's just asking Gen 2, does that mean we can use Kanto's gym leaders since they're part of Gen 2?
No, dude, Kanto's gym leader never gave me problems.
It's saying favorite and least favorite.
Oh, okay. Well, fair, yeah, that's fine. Least favorite.
Because I mean, technically they have different styles.
Yeah. You know, you know what? Whitney is usually the go-to choice for that because of that fucking mill tank. If you're not going prepared
That
for the
mill
dragon
tank
type.
isn't that hard.
But I had a harder time with Morty because if that Gengar gets off Dream Eater, he gets off
Yes.
Hypnosis.
I had more of a pain with Morty than I did Whitney.
Yeah. But you know what? That's
Actually,
it. Because
and
you know,
this
Gen
is-
2
this
is
is-
not that hard of a game. It's one of the easiest Pokemon games.
I actually had a harder time with Jasmine than I did Whitney because I never really liked fire types. And she uses steel type Pokemon.
Nibble, the ankle, so delicious. Oh!
But favorite? I mean, least favorite is obviously Bugsy.
What was the dragon lady? Claire?
Claire.
Was it Claire? I like Claire.
I don't because of how she treats you in the beginning until
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just like,
total
oh, fuck
bitch."
that shit. Claire's a bitch. I mean, Bugsy's the least memorable for me.
I heard Bubsy. I know you meant Bugsy, but
I remember I didn't like Bugsy a lot because right after you beat Bugsy, you have the rival battle again, and you also have to do the fucking Slowpoke well.
1 second. Jones116. Hey, John, is the BSFC a newbie-friendly company, or are you guys pretty serious players? No, dude, we're totally friendly. We're not super hardcore. Don't worry about that. And if anybody gives you shit, you report that to me.
I can't really do anything, so don't come crying to me.
Yeah. Don't cry to me, Argentina.
I mean, all I can do is scare Linky and Phoenix. I don't know, and I mean, I don't really know of everybody who's in the free company since I don't play.
Yeah, I'm taking a temporary break from 14 for a little bit. I haven't been on it for like a whole week and a half.
Did you say a whole week and a half?
Yeah.
That's such a long time.
Fair for me, for as long as I put into that game, dude, I have over like close to 1,400 hours in that game. You know, it's just that right now I got other things to do. I can't spend as much time on it.
So there's a game that I've almost matched as long as time limit as Terraria.
What's that?
Rivals of Aether.
Rivals? I've heard of that. What is that?
It's like Smash, but with like elemental creatures.
Right.
I love it so much. There's a water puppy. It's just like it's like a four-legged whale, and it's so adorable. It finally just got Rivals of Aether finally got its official release, so yeah, that's really cool. John, have you ever attempted a Nuzlocke?
No.
I did a Fire Red once.
How'd that work out?
I made it to Sabrina.
Sabrina. Oh, okay. Well, there was the Alakazam.
Yeah, Alakazam.
The Alakazam. Never forget.
Fucking Alakazam, man.
And it's fire red too, so you can't like, you know. Well, no, I mean, if anything, the Alakazam would be more dangerous in Gen 1.
I mean, the Alakazam is dangerous in Gen 1, but the fucking Alakazam, man. I forgot that the mouse can become higher than Risky.
Oh my god. So, here's what I'm gonna do, folks. If and when I destroy her as the mouse, I'm going to reset and beat her the legitimate way. Because I need these Mega Potions. I'm wasting too many Mega Potions on this fight. And this is all because of that fucking achievement. But I don't want to kill her because I don't know how much health she has left. I honestly don't know how much health she has. Like, someone in the chat last week mentioned 2500 HP, but is that normal or hardcore mode? Like, does HP fluctuate? Does it change according to difficulty? I don't know.
Best song from anything ever.
What? That's a vague question.
That's a very broad question. Like, is it just saying it's asking like our favorite song of all time and where it comes from? Like, what?
Here come the police. I'm taking too long.
I was about to say, John, the police are after you. For animal abuse.
A boots. Risky boots.
I suddenly turned Canadian.
Yeah! Fuck you!
Nom 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 nom.
Oh. This fight takes so long!
What are your favorite and least favorite villain teams in Pokemon? What's with all the Pokemon questions today? Least favorite? Plasma.
Oh, it's more gears in this version. Whoa, what was the question again? I'm sorry, I'm not kind of
our favorite and least favorite Pokemon villain teams.
Oh, I mean, I'm always gonna have a soft spot for Rocket.
I mean, Rocket's always great.
Yeah. Because to me, they are still the most threatening. Like, as a team. Because they're just so fucking cruel.
Mm-hmm. I've never liked Plasma. I mean, mainly because I instantly associate it with PETA. And I hate everything that PETA stands for. Yeah. Because they're horrible.
Well, don't get me wrong. Like, the other teams have done something about as equally despicable, but it just in terms of like gravitas, the Team Rocket's a fucking mafia. You know?
Like, they're literally ran by an Italian.
Yeah.
Although, I'm not gonna lie, I love the kindergarten. I love the elementary school kindergarten playground shenanigans of Aqua and Magma. Like, their shit is straight up just kindergarten playground bullshit. Team Skull is just goofy as fuck. Like, I've never seen Team Skull as a threat.
Oh, this is new, isn't it? The head has two heads. The head has two phases now for each eyeball.
The head has two heads.
The head has two. Well, he has two eyeballs, and now he has two phases. Now you have to get generators for each eye. Was that like that in the normal mode? I don't remember that.
Wait, you have to do the generators for each eye?
For each eye, yeah.
Yeah, you've always had to do that.
Was it like that? Okay, I don't remember this boss at all. I didn't think this boss was very interesting.
You know, not gonna lie, it took up until your guys' playthrough of Half-Genie Hero, I thought you had to elephant stomp.
Really? I mean, I don't blame you, because they're fucking platforms that rise.
Right, so I thought you had to stomp them. So what I would do is I would switch to the monkey and hop around, and then switch to the elephant and just start stamping. It took me about the same amount of time as like what you guys are doing.
Right.
I never realized you could just whip them and whip them good. Yeah, no, I like switching to the monkey because like the place rotates even when you're jumping, so you can jump.
And it still rotates.
Yeah, and it goes fast.
Yeah. Which... I mean, Genie. You're a magic genie. That's why it only makes sense.
Penetrate the shield.
This thing likely speaks like Captain N Mother Brain. You know what? I can see that. For some reason, I feel it's like a mix between Captain N Mother Brain and Squidward because of the magnet nose.
Wow, this thing spins a lot fast. Okay, no, never mind. I just have to slow down.
John and Nathan, favorite Zelda final boss?
Favorite final boss? That's
Yeah.
easily Ganon and Ocarina of Time.
I have two that are tied for me, and it's because they're my two favorite Zelda games, and I can't pick one over the other. I love the Nightmare from Link's Awakening because it's like a blast to the past of like all the worst Zelda bosses in the 2D games.
For Link to the Past specifically.
Well, no, yeah, Link to the Past, but it's like, I mean, you've got Nightmare Ganon, you've got Nightmare
Moldorm.
Aghanim.
It has Moldorm, it has Jerry, Ganon,
Moldorm,
and whatever that eye thing is.
That eye thing, I don't know why.
I think it might be an original thing.
I think it is an original thing, but the way that it moves and everything, the way that you have to attack and everything reminds me of the old NES Gomas. And then I absolutely love the Calamity Ganon boss. You still haven't beat Breath of the Wild, have you?
No, I'm going to for the review.
Well, I know for the review.
Oh shit, I was too early.
Someone says this thing looks like Krang.
Alright. Definitely gonna lose here, but...
Have you ever played the Mario Golf RPG on GBA?
Mario Golf RPG on No, I played the Mario Tennis game, though, on Game Boy Color.
Also, Rand Cossack says their favorite final boss fight was Twilight Princess Ganondorf. I still have not beaten Twilight Princess.
This is the end of the line. Oh my god. You have...
What?
I'm back at the risky fight.
No!
Yeah, I'm back at the risky fight.
There, Risky.
Fuck me, you have to do all 3 fights in a row. Was it like that in normal mode? I don't remember. But you see, the thing is, I don't remember because those fights are so easy. I never died in the brain fight in normal mode. It wasn't that challenging. Oh. All right, well, I've beaten Risky as the mouse, so I'm not doing that again.
Defeat Risky Boots.
Rand Cossack says yes, you have to fight Risky again, too. Salvador DS, no, I was playing it, but, you know, thanks to college and stuff, I had to stop playing it. So yeah, I never got around to beating Twilight Princess. With the way college has gone over the years, I haven't really had time to sit down and play really long games. The only reason I got around to playing Breath of the Wild so much is because it completely immersed me, and my Smash skills suffered because of it.
I can't climb this wall.
No, like, I was making simple mistakes. I was getting caught in jab locks left and right.
Right.
Although, yesterday I was playing some Team for Glory and stage spiked somebody with Ness's PK Thunder again.
How did that feel?
It always feels great getting a stage spike, but it feels even better knowing you did it with the jankiest fucking move ever. Dude, stage spiking somebody with PK Thunder is probably one of the hardest things to do. Because they have to be at a high enough percentage and you had to hit them at the right angle with PK Thunder in order for them to fly into the stage to spike down.
She just rubbed against me and did 2 hearts! Okay. I really gotta stop being so reckless.
I'm pretty sure this isn't really a health meter, but more of a like uncomfortable meter. Like that's what it is. It's like that's what touch damage is. Is this just how uncomfortable?
Personal
they make
space
you?
meter.
Like Risky just walks by Shantae, hey, and just Shantae's like, no, get away.
No.
The rub of death.
The
Death
by
motorboat.
rub.
And
Death by motorboat. No, that's the mermaid lady.
The tit splash damage strikes again.
Yeah. Oh man, I get so easily flustered.
It's a molestation meter.
Personal space meter. You gotta fear crowds. Oh fuck you and your.
John and Nathan, what anime do you like the least?
Like the least? You mean hate?
Not to sound like a bitter person, but I really don't like the Pokemon anime.
I mean,
don't.
I haven't watched it since Johto, so.
I mean, I watched it well into the Diamond and Pearl saga,
Right.
and after that, I mean, that was Diamond and Pearl happened right, like I said, Black and White came out right when I went into the military, so that was when I stopped watching TV altogether.
Right.
Wow, that's weird, really weird to say. I don't really watch TV anymore, and I haven't since 2011.
I mean, I only catch. You're talking about regular broadcast television, right?
Yeah.
I don't watch it that much either, except for Better Call Saul on Mondays and WWE.
Oh, my dad is obsessed with Better Call Saul.
I love Better Call Saul though; it's a great show.
John and Nathan, would you two ever like to do a Sans and Foot Pirates cosplay together? I mean, that would be fun as fuck to do.
That'd be fun as fuck to do, but like one of us has to be really taller than the other. And we're about the same height, aren't we?
We are the same height.
I mean, you can get on your knees.
You know what? No. I'll be the Sans that rides the tricycle everywhere. I'll look like Billy from fucking Saw. I'll just ride around in a Sans costume on a tricycle, looking like the fucking Saw puppet.
It's like 2 jumps, then she dashes. Then she jumps once and either dashes or brings out the gun. I think that's RNG.
Luckily, the anime got better starting with the 3rd season of X and Y. Huh. I mean, you can get on your knees. John Out of Context, 2017.
Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
Someone's asking what the hell is a Better Call Saul? Better Call Saul, isn't that that's a spin-off of Breaking Bad, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a spin-off of Breaking Bad. Prequel series to Breaking Bad. One second, my ear itches. Oh, hate that shit.
This is the end. Risk.
No, it's not.
John and Nate, have you ever heard of Adam Ruins Everything?
No, I have not.
John, if you could have anyone as a guest commentator, who would you pick and for what game?
Just for company?
I don't know. I read them as I see them.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's some people I would like to meet, but I don't pry.
like who?
You know, one day I love to get Pro Jared in one of my 14 videos, Final Fantasy 14, because he plays the game too. And I don't know, it's just people that I've like I know, but I don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
Just like to shoot the shit with. Like Oh shit, hold on. I'm terrible with names. And I'm about to die. Oh, I didn't... What? Are you kidding me? Oh, fucking bush.
Now you face Mecha Squidward.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
What was the most pain in the ass side quest you've ever done? You know what? I don't know if Matt does this in your guys' Fable LP, but the goddamn marrying the girl fucking side quest that goddamn hokey dude does in Bowerstone South.
What the shit? Dare I ask for context? But no, we'll just leave it. I'll let Matt explain it. Alright, so I know you don't play Final Fantasy XIV, but get in the Anima. Like your relic weapon. Fuck me, that's months. Months! Ah! That does 16 damage!
Anybody that's played Fable 1 knows the fucking side quest I'm talking about, and it is the stupidest fucking side quest ever. Also, how's Fable going, by the way?
We need more footage. We're meeting up on Sunday to record more. Sunday's gonna be a really big day for SW because we got so much to record.
How far are you guys into Fable right now?
I honestly couldn't tell you. We didn't get very far after, like, going into adulthood. Ah!
What's your opinions of Elder Scrolls Online, John and Nate? I've never actually played an Elder Scrolls game except for Morrowind. And that shows how dated I am. Monkey through the danger!
There we go. I didn't have enough time. Come on, open up.
No, you really should stay in the monkey form.
To get to the generators faster, yeah. But the
and to avoid the gears.
No, well, I mean, for the sake of yeah, you're right about that. You're right. Again, that's just not me thinking. Like I'm in the heat of the moment.
Has Elliot figured out what he wants to play next for the channel?
Yeah. Has Elliot decided? Oh, Elliot. What was he gonna play after that? No, I don't think he told me. Oh yeah, I mean, it's entirely on him. I'll have to ask him next time. Hey Trio, so you're the Anima. They nerfed the hell out of it at the next patch. It figures like as soon as I take a break from the game, that as a patch nerfs the fucking Anima step. Fuck you.
I need to go home to my parents so I can get my copy of DKC3 since I know you guys are gonna take forever to fucking do it.
Come on, slow down, please. No, what happened? Your shield's back. No, why? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, they shoot a lot more projectiles. I gotta be careful because I don't want to go overboard with the hair whips because once you destroy the genie, you gotta hit the orb back into the heart of the brain. Yes, I said the heart of the brain. But you can easily find yourself over whipping the genie and then accidentally smacking the light orb that spawns immediately after, which I have done plenty of times. Oh fuck! Too fast! Too fast! Too fast!
Someone wants to know if we have opinions on Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon.
No, I've only heard of those games.
I got Stardew Valley in a Humble Bundle.
Right.
I love Humble Bundle. I haven't got around to actually playing Stardew Valley. I played the N64 Harvest Moon a long time ago. I know my next door neighbor and Emily used to be really, really big into Harvest Moon when they were younger.
My roommate Jacob loved the hell out of Harvest Moon for the game. It looks so boring though. Well, looks boring is the key word. I'm pretty sure it's fun to play.
And I know it's got like this weird, like I know certain Harvest Moon games have like this intricate storyline.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Animal Crossing? So
Waiting
so
for the
fuck-
Switch game.
It's so
It's
fucking.
only a matter of time.
Animal Crossing is addicting when it first releases, and then you get to a point where other games come out, and then you completely forget that you have it,
Well,
and then you forget about it for more than a week, and then you feel bad about going back because they make you feel bad.
yeah, no, they guilt trip you. You know, look at all these weeds.
Like I haven't had the time to play any video game in a while. My DS has been sitting dead for over a month because I don't play any video games that much anymore. I'm afraid to boot up Animal Crossing
Them feels.
because
I really should have got New Leaf digitally.
I don't want to go into my town and find out my best friend fucking moved away and everyone else hates me.
We're done! We did it! Hardcore mode is not actually completed yet because we gotta get out of this place.
So when New Leaf came out, I had set it as my favorite game on my 3DS, and then Smash came out, and I had stopped playing Animal Crossing for a little while. And one of my ex-friends was like, straight up was like, "But you need to change your favorite game on your 3DS, and you never play Animal Crossing anymore." And I called her out. I was like, "Shut the fuck up!
Hey, shut up.
Stop that shit!"
Yay, you got the zombie hamster. Again.
John and Nate, thoughts on Dragon Ball Super? I've never watched an episode.
I am very mixed about Super.
Actually, Thor 90, they're an ex-friend because they were shit-talking my hometown, that she also partially grew up in. I'm from a very small town. There isn't a lot to do. But you can always find something to do.
Yeah, by the way, even though your HUD's turned off, you can still use special items in this sequence here. In fact, there's an achievement for completing this section without getting hurt. And, if you...
I didn't know you could use magic items in this.
Yeah, you can use magic items in this.
God, that would have helped me out so much.
If you have, like, the upgraded Storm Cloud, or the Fireball, that locks Shantae in midair.
Uh-huh.
And with the magical bracelet, I'm talking normal mode specifically, because you get infinite mana.
You can infinitely hover.
You can infinitely hover over everything, and you can get the achievement easily that way.
I mean, you could probably. You don't have this. You have the Fireball, but not the Storm Cloud.
Yeah, I don't have the Storm Cloud.
I mean, you could probably slightly help, like, cheese it.
Like, air pump, maybe.
Yeah, like if you do like the silver.
Yeah, I can air
the-
pump. That's about it. All I can do. Yeah, I got myself killed doing that.
The way to prolong Silver's hover in 06 is just mash the fucking button.
Yep. I don't have the flamethrower ran. I just have the Fireball. I never upgraded the Fireball. Oh man, I tell you though, I'm like after this this live stream, I'm gonna be taking a week break to prepare for the next Zelda video because I'm like after Twilight Princess goes up, I'm getting straight to Skyward Sword, and I really want to get to working on that video. So next week there's not gonna be a live stream, but after this we're definitely gonna go get back to RPGs, and I can't wait because I wanted to do that for a while. Fuck, Shantae, grab the hook!
Get off the wall, monkey!
Dance monkey!
Why don't you just use Shantae's genie powers to make you get good?
That's a good point. Because I already used the magic polarizer, now I can't jump. You think I'm using my legs, I'm actually bouncing off my ass. Oh, my phone's ringing. I wonder if it's my grandpa butt dialing me again.
What?
My grandpa butt dials me every once in a while. Like,
My
I don't.
grandma does that.
Oh my god. Alright, I just gotta jump for the one ahead. That gets. Yeah, I don't know how my ass isn't catching on fire. I'm sliding on wood.
They're magic pants.
I-
Duh.
So
She is a half genie.
yeah, half genie, not full genie. And what's the other half? Human. And what happens when a human's ass grinds on wood? It catches fire. Friction,
Who said-
motherfuckers.
Who says her clothes aren't part full genie?
Say,
Part full genie.
yeah, but her skin is very much human, I'd imagine. And human ass is chafe.
She's
It's
sliding-
chafe, Nathan.
She's sliding on on cloth. That's no. John, you're wrong.
You're wrong. You're half wrong. Half genie wrong.
The human half is wrong.
The human half is wrong, but the genie side is Usa, right? Ow! Fuck you! I don't care about the achievement at this point. Oh, there's no warning markers in this, isn't there? I don't remember if they gave you that in normal mode, like the
They gave you warning mark. They gave you some warning markers. Yeah.
in normal mode. Yeah, there's no such thing here. It's just wood.
It's just wood.
Just wood. Yeah, we did it! We did it!
Shantae, half genie, full genie butt.
Who is that? Hold on, I'm gonna look at the thing.
Nate, do you?
It was my grandpa!
Nate, do you live stream? I haven't live streamed in a while. I haven't had the time.
Oh.
I plan on getting back into live streaming. I kind of want to. I kind of want to see about like for Platform Mania. I kind of want to swap out one of my games.
Oh, what did you
I
have
ha-
in mind?
I want to switch to Typo Man.
Typo. Okay.
Typo Man's so much fun.
I never played it.
I only have it because of the indie box.
I love
God,
the song,
I
by
love
the
the
way.
indie box.
The name of the song in the soundtrack is called Flirty Time. I don't know why it's called Flirty Time. But Risky, not Risky, Roddy. Roddy loves the theme too. Just,
My yeah, my soundtrack to drive is Half-Genie Hero. Like I straight up listen to this Shantae soundtrack all the time.
it's such a great soundtrack.
I know.
Pirate's Curse and Imagining Hero are really good.
They're so good. Some grandpa calling Johnny. Typo Man is a puzzle platformer. So it would fit into the theme of Platformania.
Yeah, as long as it's got platforms and you platform in the game, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you straight up ride on the word platform. John,
You are the platform.
John, have you played Spectre of Torment yet?
No, I've not.
I have. I'm in love with it.
I still have to finish Plague of Shadows.
You haven't beaten Plague of Shadows?
I got about 4 stages in, and then I, again, got sidetracked.
God, I've beaten Plague of Shadows like 3 times already.
Oh, I believe it. I just...
Once on the
I
Wii
haven't.
U, once on the 3DS, and once on Steam. I'm like you. I bought in Shovel Knight 3 times. I have no regrets.
Regrets? Yeah, I think about that. Milky Way commercial does piss me off.
What Milky Way?
The Milky Way commercial, the girl eating the Milky Way, the tattoo artist, and she accidentally puts no regrets instead of no regrets. And then she
John,
says, "Sorry, I was eating a Milky Way." Bitch, that's not my fault. Like, get a laser
don't-
removal and start over.
I don't watch commercials. I don't watch TV.
It's just like one of those things I catch every once in a while, especially going, I watch WWE and you'll catch advertisements all over the fucking place in that.
Twilight Princess past the danger.
Tomorrow night,
John regrets his decision.
I immediately regret this decision. So, just like Pirate's Curse, there are 2 different endings to Half-Genie Hero. It all depends on whether or not you went out of your way to get the screws, the data map, and all that shit for the Barons. And once you do all that, Uncle Mimi gives you the magic polarizer, which is needed to just get the alternate ending. Because the implication is that you destroy the Genie realm if you don't get the magic polarizer. So you just flat out nuke the son of a bitch for the sake of stopping Risky. So it's bittersweet. But the magic
Shantae
polarizer
straight up murders everybody, including her mother.
Yeah. So it's kind of grim. But by getting the magic polarizer, we ensure the safety of not only the human realm, but the Genie realm. It's kind of an arbitrary thing, if you ask me, you know. Chaos Blazer, is my Skyward Sword review going to be the LP for BSC? No, I never do that. I don't double dip. I hate double dipping.
Well, I mean, because when you review, you go out of your way to complete the game.
Yeah, the way I play a game for a review and how I play a game for, especially a brain scratch commentary, very fucking different. I am a fucking stickler for optimization on brain scratch playthroughs. It's kind of a habit I need to get out of, honestly, because I don't know. It's just like I have a bit of problem with performance anxiety. I mean, you guys can see it sometimes on SGP playthroughs. I never forget the Link's Awakening DX playthrough, where if I'm not in my element, I fucking crash like hard. And for the sake of making sure the playthrough doesn't go on longer than needed, I do a lot of practice sessions for the games that I commentate over for Brain Scratch, Metroid Prime, God of War, all that. And one of my next game for Brain Scratch is Brave Friends of Musashi. And I love that game to death, but I also want to make sure I play it as optimal as possible without it being a speed run. So knowing where to go without stumbling all over the place, point A to point B in a good amount of time without wasting too much of your time. But that's not how I review. That's not how I play for a game review. For a game review, I'm very meticulous. I look at this, I look at that. What can I write down? Yeah, as a review, I have to do that.
I mean, you're essentially the completionist without being a completionist.
Without being a completionist.
Yeah. You go out of your way to complete games, even though you don't call yourself a completionist.
No. I finish the game. But even then, I think Pro Jared already has the finishes as his title.
I thought he's just Pro Jared.
Yeah. Alright, got 2 trophies, the 2 achievements. Beat the game in old school, baby.
If you've got the completionist and the finishist, what does that make PBG? The playist?
The playist. What do you guys think of Skyward Sword, by the way? I'm gonna mention this at the end of the Twilight Princess video. Give you guys a sneak preview here. But I bought Skyward Sword the day it came out, which is 2011, I think. It was holiday 2011. And I put about 4 hours into it. And that's it. I'll be finishing Skyward Sword for the first time for the review. But I wanted to get you guys like an opinion on Skyward, because I never see a solid group of opinions for Skyward Sword. Is it great? Is it good? Is it meh? Is it bad?
I'm seeing a lot of people saying I like it. I never got to play it. It's okay. I've been watching Chugga's playthrough of it.
Yeah.
My only experience with Skyward Sword is the first dungeon. And honestly, I don't see why people say the controls are bad. That's my major complaint. That's the major complaint I hear when it comes to Skyward Sword, is the forced motion controls of the swordplay.
I know the motion controls are gonna be a big sticking point for me.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I understand why they were implemented.
Right.
I mean, it's not.
It was the Wii, and literally everything had fucking.
Well, that's one part of it. I also like to think that when you break it down, you compare combat in Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. You can kill enemies very similarly.
It's all the same.
You just lock on, stab, Maybe a
Lock on
horizontal
it,
slash.
lock on
Lock on it
fucking-
and stab it.
Lock on and smash the button.
Which I'd imagine Nintendo was thinking was getting very mundane. So in Skyward Sword, not only do you have motion controls to control your sword, you also have to deal with an enemy in a unique fashion. You know, a Moblin could have a shield and you have to do a specific slice to cut through it. A Skulltula, you have to do this and that. For the sake of making each encounter varied, which is why I would defend the motion controls, but at the same time, I'm also, I'll have a better opinion once I actually play and finish the game.
And another problem I have with like, another complaint and stuff I hear, a lot of people base their hate off of Skyward Sword off of Ego Raptor's sequelitis.
Oh.
In Ego Raptor's Legend of Zelda sequelitis, he compares.
Well, he compared Link to the Past Ocarina of Time.
Right, but he shit on Skyward Sword so much.
And you see that I always figured that people that apparently jump on the bandwagon of opinions are just kids that don't know better.
Yeah, because
So when they
look at the hate Mega Man 7 got because of Brental Floss.
You know, when they get older, you think you can form your own opinion.
Some people never grow up past that point, though.
True. Hey, thanks for watching anyway. I don't think my name's on this list of backers. 'Cause I don't remember if I put Juan Ortiz, John Ortiz, or Somecallmejohnny.
Well, we pass. If we don't see Some Call Me Johnny.
Yeah, I don't see it. I see some guy named Dave.
Ted backed it, didn't he?
Ted backed it too, but they couldn't get his name there because it was it was worded weird. I mean, they didn't handle quotation marks because I think Ted put his name as Ted X and Shadow Weason.
Oh.
So apparently I think they still need to. They're gonna update the game to have a correct backers list. I hope so because I did fund the game. Goddamn. And I'd like to be properly credited.
Thanks for playing.
No problem. Let's take a look at that save file, baby. 82%. Yeah, I didn't get all the optional dances, and I didn't buy everything from the item shop, which you don't need, to be honest. All you need is your hair.
Hashtag some guy named Dave.
Some guy named Dave. Oh, that felt good.
John and Nathan, what are your opinions on Final Fantasy 15? Guys, I'm still on last gen's consoles.
I'm still on Final Fantasy 2.
Straight up, I have a PS3, a 360, and a fucking Wii U. That's it. Like anything past that, I can't play. Unless it's on Steam.
Well, you guys are going to find out my full-out opinions on 15, because that's the game we're going to be live streaming.
I see the poop toot.
I see the poop toot.
And the titty game.
Yeah, the titty game is strong in this picture. Oh, and Risky and Shantae and Roddy and Sky are there.
And
so, yeah, but Bolo doesn't have titties.
Man titties.
It's a metal titty. Swings it around like a ball and chain.
Yo, metal spiky titty.
Yeah.
Why hasn't a Mega Man boss done that yet?
So the Final Fantasy game that won that straw poll that I did a couple of months ago was 15. Now, initially, I was hesitant to do 15 because I hear it's getting a major story patch. And I don't know what the ETA on that is. But you guys voted for it, and I don't think you guys care. So I want to start streaming 15. It's going to be a beefer of us last year. There's a lot to do in that game. Side quests galore. A lot of creatures that crawl in the night. And hey, maybe we'll find out we'll fight that giant ass adamantoids, the literal mountain turtle. But that's going to be in a couple of weeks from now. I need to prepare for that, and I also want to prioritize the Zelda videos right now. So I want to thank everyone for watching Session 5 of Shantae, Half-Genie Hero HARDCORE MODE, my co-host Nathan. And it's been quite a ride. I'm glad I was able to get this done. I got the achievements to prove it. All good times were had. Now, just for quick updates, again, the Twilight Princess video will be going up tomorrow night. Eastern Standard Time, of course. Which I think is just given if you guys don't know where I live. SGB has gone through a dry spell this week because, again, we had scheduling conflicts and we only had that one part of Mario 64 ready to go for Tuesday. After that, we're dried up. It happens, because all three of us got different schedules. I can't wait for Elliot to graduate.
He graduates soon, don't he?
He graduates in September. God damn, where did the time go?
College.
No, that's where your money goes.
and that's where Elliot's time went. All the time went.
Yeah.
Everyone's time went to Elliot's college.
But after he graduates in September, his schedule's going to be so much open, and I can't wait because we can really just start growing the channel as a result because he's looking forward to it. He's told me that. And I was like, oh, thank you, Elliot. We're in this. We're not getting off of this train until the end of the line. Even if you, don't think about jumping off.
John, could you say there ain't no getting off of this train?
I can't wait to get back to Final Fantasy.
Callbacks.
Yeah. So after, all right. So I hope you guys look forward to session 1 of Final Fantasy 15 for my Twitch channel, and it's gonna be a good time, hopefully.
Question.
What's up?
Why have you guys not done Final Fantasy 7 on Brain Scratch?
You
all have played it, and you guys have all made mention of it multiple times. I just realized you guys have never played it.
Okay. On a serious note, we are waiting for Remake to get a release date.
Okay, that makes sense now.
I'm recording 7 for Brain Scratch, and it is going to be a high priority Let's Play.
Can I be a part of that, please?
Sure.
Yay. Hopefully there's upside down Tifa glitches.
Yeah. Well, I'd have to play the Steam version for that to happen, because I never had that happen to me on the PlayStation 1 version.
Harpy Joe, technically I'm already done with school, but our graduation, quote unquote, is next Tuesday.
Is that where everybody just shows up and you show up in portfolio and all that?
Yeah, that's where, my sister, my grandma, my aunt, and my mom are coming. And I get to show off portfolio stuff and give away these awesome letterpress card things that I got to make.
Yeah. Well, that wraps it up, ladies and gentlemen. I got things to do, got places to be, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards to... I forgot I had this. Why was that there? And there goes my grandpa again, butt dialing me. All right, I'm going to go talk to him. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic night, and take care. And this is always the awkward part.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Hit the stop button. Titty game. It's really strong.